Hello, hello, lovely YouTube yoga friends. Welcome to this short 20-minute mindful morning movement meditation practice. So as you can see, I'm in my cozy jumper. I've got a block ready, so you can totally do this practice in your pajamas if you feel like it. Feel free to grab a block or a cushion to sit on, as we are going to be spending a good amount of the practice sat in stillness, connecting to our breath and feeling into a little meditation. And we will move into a little bit of movement to get us feeling good. So if you haven't already, please do take a second to subscribe to my channel. You can like this video if you enjoy it, so I know to make more like it. And of course, comments are very much welcome with requests, suggestions, and just anything you feel like sharing. So without further ado, make your way into a comfortable seat. Like I said, a block, a cushion, a blanket, anything like that could come in handy. I'm going to be sitting in a cross-legged seat up on my block. So once you've got comfy, settle in. I'll invite you to close the eyes if that feels comfortable for you. Take a moment to check in with your posture, stacking the head over the heart, over the hips, softening the shoulders down away from the ears as the collarbones lift up towards the sky. Finding one nice long line of energy from the crown of the head to the tip of the tailbone. If you are not already, I will encourage you to breathe in and out through the nose throughout this practice. And just take a moment to notice how your breath is at this moment. No right or wrong answer, just checking in if the breath is fast or slow, if it's deep or shallow, if it's smooth or shaky. And just taking this information, and maybe by observing the breath, it starts to change. It might start to get a bit deeper, a bit smoother, a bit longer. Trying to make the exhales and the inhales roughly equal in length, and just tugging on the ends of each breath to make it a little bit longer. Now bring one hand to stack on top of the other on the lower belly, just gently resting them there. And send the breath deep down into the belly, feeling your belly pushing the hands away as you breathe in. And squeezing out every last drop of air, the hands coming back towards you as you breathe out. Inhale, filling the belly. Exhale, emptying everything out. Take 10 deep breaths here, going at your own pace, feeling the breath travelling into the lowest part of the torso. If the mind is wandering elsewhere, just gently guide it back to the present moment. Inhaling deeply and exhaling completely. 2 more breaths here. Now bring the hands, so the fingers are wrapping around the front of the ribs and the thumbs are wrapping around the back body. So like you're giving the sides of your waist a little squeeze, feeling the rib cage underneath the hands. Now as you breathe in, start to bring the breath even higher up into the body so you feel the belly and the ribs. Feel the rib cage expanding out to each side on every inhale and feel it closing back together on every exhale. Inhale, filling the belly and the ribs. Exhale, emptying the ribs and the belly. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Keep it flowing. Filling up more and more space with every breath and emptying everything out with every exhale, creating space for that next inhale to move in. Two more deep breaths like this. Really pushing the ribs out with every inhale. Now remove the hands from the ribs and take them to the opposite collarbone. So left hand on the right collarbone and then right hand crosses over onto the left collarbone or just onto the top of the chest. Now as you breathe in, first fill deep down into the belly and then up into the ribs, and then bring the breath all the way up into the chest, feeling the hands lifting up towards the sky as you breathe in. And feeling them softening back down towards the earth as you breathe out. As you draw the breath up and in towards the chest, the belly might flatten a bit, so you might have to move the breath from the belly up and into the chest. That is absolutely fine. Deep breath in to fill the belly, fill the ribs, and then draw the breath up and into the chest. And then exhale, softening everything, letting that air release. Breathing at your own pace, but making it slow and deep and soft. With the hands here across the chest, you might be able to feel your heart beating. And you might notice that the heartbeat increases as you inhale. And maybe you notice that it slows down a little bit as you exhale. Inhaling, bringing some energy, some life, some oxygen into the body. Exhaling, letting something go, releasing tension, releasing carbon dioxide and softening. 2 more deep breaths here, filling up the entire torso from top to bottom, left to right, front to back. As you are ready, release the hands from the chest, bring the palms to face upwards, resting the backs of the hands on the knees, and just take 2 more breaths in stillness. Maybe noticing any differences in how you feel. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Now if you have the legs crossed, just switch the cross so you've got the opposite leg in front. You can keep the eyes closed or you can open them to look at me for this next part. As we breathe in, we'll sweep both arms all the way up to the sky, and then as we exhale, we'll cactus the arms, draw the elbows down and in towards the ribs, spread through the fingers. As you inhale, round the spine, press the palms together straight out in front of you, option to interlace the fingers, pointing the 2 index fingers to the front of the room, and then exhale, hands come back together at heart center. Deep breath in, sweep those arms up, maybe gaze up to the sky, and deep breath out, cactus the arms, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Inhale, round through the spine, press the heart towards the back of the room, and then exhale, hands come to heart center, stacking head over heart, over hips. Let's go for 2 more. Deep breath in, fill the lungs, reach the arms up, and deep breath out, empty the lungs, cactus, opening the chest. Inhale, round, pressing the fingers to the front of the room and the spine to the back of the room. Exhale, hands through heart center. 1 more time, deep breath in, deep breath out. Fill the lungs and empty the lungs. If you're sat up on a prop, just lean yourself forwards, slide it out from underneath you, and then roll over the knees, making your way into a tabletop. Stacking shoulders over elbows, over wrists, hips over knees. As you inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, and as you exhale, round through the spine. Deep breath in. Open the chest, maybe give the hips a little wiggle from side to side while you're there, and deep breath out. 1 more time, fill those lungs, lift the chest, and empty the lungs, round through the spine. On your next breath in, extend the right leg straight out behind you, and your next breath out, draw the knee into the chest, step that foot through in between the hands, stacking front knee over front ankle and tucking the back toes under. As you breathe in, sweep both arms all the way up overhead, and as you breathe out, start to straighten the front leg, windmill the arms behind you, half split. As we inhale, we drop the hips down and sweep the arms up, and as we breathe out, we straighten the front leg, windmill the arms behind you. 1 more time, inhale, sweep it forwards. Exhale, sweep it back, half split. Now this time, rock yourself back forwards into your low lunge. Plant the left hand straight underneath the left shoulder. Inhale, sweep the right arm all the way up to the sky. Now option here is to tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee off the mat, easy twist. Start to take some big circles with that right arm towards the back of the room. And then take those circles towards the front of the room. Inhale, sweep that arm straight back up, and now option is to exhale, straighten that front leg into a revolved pyramid pose. Take a deep breath in here, and breathe out, bend back into the knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, sink it back down. 1 more time, inhale, straighten. Exhale, sink it back down. Now bring the right hand to the mat, drop the left knee down, kick the right leg up behind you, pointing the toes up to the sky, lifting the chest forward, little baby back bend, and then drop that knee back to meet the left. On your next breath in, extend the left leg straight out behind, and your next breath out, step that foot through for a low lunge. Inhale, reach both arms up towards the sky. Exhale, straighten the front leg, windmill the arms, half split. Inhale, sweep it through, low lunge. Exhale, take it back, feeling into the back of that left leg. 1 more time, inhale, low lunge, arms reach. Exhale, half split. Now this time we inhale, back to our low lunge, place the right hand down, sweep the left arm up, easy twist. Option to stay here or to lift the back knee off the mat. And then take some big circles with that left arm going in one direction, and then switch directions. Inhale, sweep the arm up, and then stay here, or we can straighten that left leg if that feels good for you. Take an inhale here, exhale, bend into that knee. Inhale, straighten, exhale, bend. One more time, inhale, straighten. This time, exhale, bend, and then frame that foot, drop the back knee, kick the left foot up to the sky, open through the chest, exhale, drop that knee down. Roll over onto the thighs, drop the hips down, slide the hands back so they're in line with the ribs. Inhale, lift the chest, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, press the floor away. Exhale, soften back down. One more time. Inhale, fill the lungs, lift the chest. Exhale, soften yourself back down. Now root down through the hands, root down through the knees, press the floor away, send the hips back towards the heels, child's pose. As you inhale, round your way forwards, drop the thighs, drop the hips, cobra pose. As you exhale, round yourself back, child's pose. Inhale, forwards. Exhale back. Now this time stay in your child's pose. Take a moment to just wiggle around, feel into the hips. Inhale, lift the chest slightly. Exhale, walk both hands over to the left hand side, stacking right hand on top of left, drawing the right hip back towards the right heel, feeling the stretch through the right hand side of the body. Inhale back through centre, exhale over to the other side. Inhale back through centre, start to walk the hands up towards the body, coming to sit on the heels. You can grab your block again if that feels comfortable. We're just going to end our practice with some segmented breathing. So we'll take 3 deep inhales through the nose, filling the belly even more with every breath, and then we will let everything go with a big exhale out through the mouth. So like this. Contracting the core as you breathe out. Let's go. 5 more. 3, 2, 1. Just sit for a little moment, let everything settle. Maybe you feel a little bit dizzy, that's completely normal. Maybe you can feel the blood flowing, the heart beating, the energy moving through the body. Just take a moment, let everything settle, and then as you are ready, you can open your eyes if they are not already. I'll turn back to face you. That 20 minutes went by so quick. I hope you really enjoyed that practice. Hope it's left you feeling stretched out, chilled out, energised, whatever you needed from this practice. I hope that you got it. So if you did, like I said at the start, I would be super happy if you could subscribe to my channel, if you could comment with any thoughts, and of course a big thumbs up is always appreciated. I hope you have a fab day.